All right, good morning. Welcome to Pilates on Sunday. So today's Pilates class, we are going to use just weights. So any light weights you have is perfect. I have my twos here, but you can always go up to a 5, which I also have as well. All right, so we're going to start seated with our legs crossed, and then just stack your spine whenever you're ready. Breathing in the house, now it's not so cold. All right, so stack your spine, pull your core in. So remember, you're not just gonna suck in, you wanna take all your ab muscles and wrap them around, protecting your lower spine. And just breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, trying not to lift up in your chest too much, really try to fill your diaphragm. 2 more deep breaths. And last one. And then just get a couple shoulder rolls. So reaching those shoulders up to your ears, bring them behind you, maybe 3 forward and 3 back. And then once you're done with those 3, reach your arms out in front and just round in your back and your upper back, and then sit up tall. Again, round in your back, sitting up tall. One more time. Sitting up tall, sweep your arms up over your head, dropping your right hand down to the ground, side bend over to the right. Switching sides, dropping your left hand down, side bend over to the left. Bring both arms up and then dropping them down by your side. Taking your left foot, we're just going to bring your left foot to the back so both legs are swept, both feet are swept to the left. And then just press into your left hip flexor, trying to sit up as tall as you can. So you might have to bring that leg out a little bit, trying to lift up as much as you can, trying, if you can, to get your left sits bones on the ground. It's my left side is tight, so I can't do that. So I'm just gonna press into my hip flexor for a second, see if I can release any of that tension. Good. And now we're gonna forward fold over that right leg. So forward fold and press into that left knee and lift up that left foot. Dropping the left foot down, come on up. Sweeping your arms up to the sky, dropping your right hand to the ground, side bend to the right. Bringing back that left hand to the left leg, and now just taking a little twist. Again, dropping that right hand to the ground, side bend over to the right. Lifting back up, bringing that left hand to the left leg, and then taking yourself into a little twist. Perfect. And then just placing your hands behind your back, just windshield wiper out your legs. So just rock them side to side. And then we're going to drop both feet over to the right, knees to the left. Again, try to get that right hips, right sits bones on the ground. It's hard depending on how tight you are. You might want to open your legs a little bit more, and then just massage into that right hip flexor just a little bit, noticing the difference from one side to the other. And now we're going to forward fold over that left leg, press into the right knee, lifting that right toe, the right foot off the mat. Coming back up, sweeping your arms up to the sky, dropping the left hand down, side bend over to the left. Coming back up, placing that right hand on the right leg, and then taking yourself into a little twist. Ooh, the side's not twisting so well. Bringing that left hand back to the ground, side bend over to the left. Coming back up, dropping that right foot on the right leg and taking yourself into a little twist. Good. Placing your hands behind you, just rocking your legs side to side, windshield wiper those legs out, releasing those hip flexors. And then extend your legs out in front, flexing your feet so your feet are coming up to the sky. So make sure they're not rolling out. You want to really engage the legs here. From here, inhale, coming down. Exhale, coming up. Following your own breath, you can go as slow or as fast as you want. You might feel this a little bit more in your hip flexors since we just woke them up a little bit more. Get 2 more. And last one. Perfect. We're going to place our hands behind us and then lift our legs up into a boat pose. Holding this boat pose, we're going to make sure your chest is nice and lifted, nice flat back, dropping the left foot down and then the right foot. Left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, 1 more each side. Excellent. And now wrap your arms around those legs. Give yourself a little squeeze. We're going to roll like a ball 3 times. So roll yourself back. Exhale, forcefully come on up. Inhale, roll yourself back. Exhale, forcefully come on up. Try not to let your feet touch the ground. Good job. Sometimes a little hard first thing in the morning. And then we're going to roll ourselves down onto our back. Bring our legs up to a tabletop. Reaching your arms forward, head and shoulders off the mat. Start slapping up and down like you're slapping water. Breathing in through your nose for 5, out through your mouth for 5. Reaching those fingertips as far forward as you can. Good, making sure your back is pressed onto the mat, looking really good. Extending your left leg out. Keep pumping the arms, pulling that left leg back in, extending the right leg out. Keep pumping those arms. Bring that right leg back in. Again, left leg extends. Bring it back in. Right leg extends. Keep your breath flowing. Bring it back in. This time we're going to extend both legs. Extend both legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull them back in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend them again for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bend for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give yourself a little hug. Rocking side to side. Now take yourself into a happy baby. Grab it onto the bottom of your feet. Pulling those knees closer to your armpits, just opening up those hip flexors, releasing those hamstrings. And now bringing those feet to the mat, bent knees, extending your right leg up to the sky. Pointer, flex your foot. We're just going to open up that hip flexor by opening that leg, that right leg to the right side, circle it around and bring it back up. 2 more big circles just like that. Try not to let your left leg move. Core is engaged. Nice, looks really good. Get 1 more. Excellent. And then we're just going to kick switch our legs, bringing that left leg up, pointing the toes, opening the left side. Remember that right leg stays completely still. Good. Excellent. Come on, 1 more big circle, looking really, really good. Control that right leg. Excellent. All right, so placing both feet on the mat. We're just going to get a little restorative bridge here. So hands down by your side, pressing into your heels, lifting the hips up off the mat, reaching your arms up over your head, reaching as high as you can. Just stretch out the core, stretch out your legs, stretch out your arms and your chest, and then lower back down. 1 more time. Inhale, lift everything up. Hold at the top. Exhale, everything back down. Excellent. Extend those legs out onto the mat. Reach those arms up over your head, and now we're going to go for the roll-ups. So inhale, arms up. Exhale as you peel yourself up off the mat. Inhale over those legs over as far as you can. Exhale it back down, slow with control. Beautiful, nice job. Good, so again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, peel, squeeze, use your core, yes. Reaching over those legs as far as you can. Exhale it back down. Let's get 1 more. Good. Perfect. And once you're done with that last roll down, just relax on your back for a second. And just lay here for a second. Bring your arms down by your side, palms facing up. Let your legs just flare out for a second. Just relax everything. Melt into the mat for a breath. And then slowly bring your right foot in, and then bring your left foot to meet. Readjust whatever you need to. And now pulling that left knee in towards your chest, give yourself a nice tight little hug and extend the other leg. Head and shoulders up off the mat. And now we're going to switch for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to pick it up quickly for 8 more. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull both knees into the chest. Give yourself a little hug. Inhale everything away from the midline. Exhale it back in. 3 more, just like that. Inhale everything away. Good. Exhale it back in. Again, 2 more. Nice. Get 1 more. Looking really good. Perfect. All right, so now we're going to just extend the legs, keeping your arms down by your side. Just extend the legs, little hollow here. So really squeeze your core. And now flutter kick your feet up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull your knees in. Relax your head and your shoulders onto the mat. Good job. We're going to get one more of those. So we're going to lift the head and shoulders off the mat. Extend the legs out, arms down by your side, and flutter kick for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Pull the knees into your chest. Give yourself a little hug and relax, rocking side to side. All right. So one leg is up, one leg is out. Try to straighten those legs as much as you can. So don't worry about how far back you have them. Nice. And now we're going to switch for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both legs up to the sky, placing your hands underneath the small of your back. Point your toes a lot. Lower the legs down so they're hovering right above the mat. Flex your feet, pull them back up. Point your toes, lower them down. Flex your feet, pull them back up. So if you need to put your head and your shoulders down, that's okay. Yes, looking really good. Make sure your lower back is staying on the mat. Get 2 more. Excellent. And 1 more. Perfect. Lower your head and shoulders to the mat. Bring your knees to a tabletop. From here, we're going to bring the hands behind our head, elbows open wide, legs at a tabletop. And now, without extending our legs, we're just going to crisscross. So elbow pulls into knee and switch. And switch. So we're alternating our sides. Elbow taps the knee. Really working our obliques here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax, bring your knees in. Hopefully you feel your abs really engaged by now. Bring the legs up to our tabletop again. Hands behind our head. Now we're going to stay on one side. So we're going to take our right elbow. We're going to bring it across the left knee. We're going to get 4. So elbow to knee for 4. Staying on the same side. 3, 2, and 1 more. Now we're going to switch sides. Left elbow to right knee for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to extend the leg and alternate sides. So right knee to left elbow, extend the right leg, and switch for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, that's it, and 1. Pull your knees into your chest, give yourself a little hug, and relax. All right, I have a knot in my back or a knot in my shirt, which does not make my back feel so good. All right, so up next, we're going to bring our legs to a tabletop, reach our arms straight up to the sky. You can keep your head and your shoulders down here, but the most important part is your lower back is pressing into your mat. So from here, extend opposite arm, opposite leg, pull it back in. Again, extend opposite arm, opposite leg, pull it back in. So make sure as you're extending the leg, the opposite knee is not coming into your chest, staying perfectly still. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right. Again, hands behind the head. From here, we're going to stay on one side. We're going to bring our elbow across, our right elbow across to the left knee, extend the right leg. And then we're going to take our right hand and reach past that leg. Lowering it back down, bringing that right knee in. Again, staying on the same side, right elbow, left knee. Extend the arm out. Bend the arm, lower back down. 2 more times. Right elbow, left knee, extend the arm, bend the arm, bring it back in. Last time. Good. Lowering back down. Now we're going to switch sides. So left elbow to the right knee. So twist, extend the leg, extend the arm, bend the arm, come back to center. Good. 3 more. Staying on that same side, working those obliques. Nice and slow. And last one. Perfect. Lowering the knees, bringing your knees into your chest, just rocking side to side. All right. So we're going to rock and roll ourselves up and over right into our plank position. So we're going to keep working our abs here. We're going to add in our arms a little bit. So coming into a modified plank position, hands right underneath the shoulders, Knees are on the ground, but you're going to be in a diagonal here. So from here, engage the core, and we're going to lower it down for 5 regular push-ups. So lower it down and press up. If you want to do a regular push-up, no knees on the ground, go ahead and do so. So just for 5, then drop to your knees and press back into a child's pose. Good, those are great push-ups. Beautiful. All right, so now we're gonna bring it up a little bit. So again, you can do this from your knees or from your toes. Come forward into modified or plank position. And we're gonna get a nice slow push-up here. We're gonna lower ourselves down for the count of 3. So you're gonna lower down for 3, 2, 1, wherever you get to, press back up quick. So we're just going to get 3 slow push-ups just like that. Once you get your 3, press back into a quick child's pose. Good. All right, we're going to come forward one more time. One more type of push-up. So this time we're going to bring our fingertips together. So our pointer finger meets our pointer finger. Our thumbs meet our thumbs. And now we're going to go into a triangle push-up. So you want to make sure, or a diamond push-up, you want to make sure that your diamond is going to fall right where your heart is. So if you were to lower all the way down, that would be right at your chest, and then press all the way up. So that's exactly what I want you to do. I want you to try to get 5 of those diamond push-ups. Lower yourself all the way down, and now press it back up. Get your 5, and then press back into a child's pose. Beautiful, those are great push-ups. So bring out your wrists for a second. We're going to go into some planks. So just give your wrists a second, but we're done with push-ups for now. So we're going to come into a high plank. So lifting up those knees, come into that high plank. From here, we're going to press back into a downward facing dog, taking a hand, tapping the outside of the opposite leg, coming back to plank. Switching sides, hand to opposite leg, coming back to plank. We're going to get a total of 6, 3 on each side. When you're done, drop to your knees and just bring out your wrists. Good, nice control. Really nice control, perfect, nice smoothness. It's really important when you come down to that plank that you don't drop those your hips too far, but you look perfect. So just bring out those wrists, give yourself a second. All right, we're gonna come forward again. So come forward. We're gonna pull our knee in. So right knee comes in, we're gonna round in the upper back and then switch. We're gonna get a total of 6, really round in the upper back, press up onto that big toe. After you get your 6, we're gonna cross body. So you're gonna bring your knee across. So 6 of each. So 6 rounding the back as you pull in, good. Engaging that core and then cross body. Excellent. Nice, 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 good control. And then when you're done with those 6 of each, just sit back on your knees, bring out those wrists again. Perfect. Bring out those wrists, give yourself a second. Excellent. We have 2 more planks to go, and then we're gonna give ourselves a little bit of a plank rest, not too much. So we're gonna come back down this time. All right, and this time we're gonna go into our shoulder taps, but we're gonna add on to it. So we're gonna go into 6 shoulder taps, just like that, and then we're gonna get 6 pulling that nose knees in. We're gonna get 2 rounds of that. So 6 shoulder taps, 6 pulling the knee in. Once you do that 2 rounds, just again, bring out your wrists. 1 more plank to go. And we switch it up. Good. Nice control. Try to keep those hips nice and still. Good, good, good. Excellent. Bring bring out those wrists, give yourself a little bit of a break. One more version of plank to do, and then we are taking a small plank break. So we're gonna come back down this time. All right, and this time we're gonna do a diagonal plank. So bring your hands really close together, and we're gonna take our left hand and our right leg, and we're gonna tap them out to the side. Pull them back in, and then our right hand, left leg, tap out to the side. Pull it back in. So we're gonna get 6, 3 on each side. If you wanna go a little bit more and you wanna try to get 5 on each side, that's fine, but make sure you have lots of control as you reach diagonal to diagonal. Yes, nice, nice, nice. Good. Bring out those wrists, looking good. So now we're going to go down to all fours. So while we're not really doing planks, we are going to all fours. We're going to slowly take ourselves into our sideline series for kneeling. So we're going to start on all fours. Hands right underneath our shoulders, knees right underneath our hips. From here, we're going to extend the left leg out, right arm out. We're just going to hold this extension for a few seconds. So while you're here, make sure that you're pressing your right hip into the midline. You're not sinking in. You're rounding in your back just slightly, engaging the core. Thumb is facing up. And now from here, we're going to flex our foot just a little bit. And now we're going to pulse up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, point the toes. We're going to swing the leg and the arm out to the side. So bring everything to the side and pull it back in. Good. Swing it to the side and pull it back in. 2 more. And last one. Perfect. Now we're going to pull that elbow into the knee for 4. Round. Pull that elbow into the knee. Extend. Again. Good. 2 more. Really round. Engage the core. And last one. Lowering that right arm down, keeping that left leg lifted. Again, press the right hip into the midline. From here, we're going to bend at the knee and extend. Bend and extend. Keep going. Really watch that right hip. Don't let it flare out. We got 2 more. And last one. Now, keeping that foot bent, we're going to lift up just a little bit higher and hold. And now let's pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Now drop the knee down. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Good. Engage that glute. Nice. Come on. We're right there. You got 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Now drop the knee, and now we're going to lift it out to the side for 8 hydrants. 7, 6, 5. Come on. 4, 3, 2 more. And last one. Perfect. Sitting back on our heels, sitting up, just wringing out the wrist. Coming back down. We're going to extend that left leg again. And now we're going to swing the left leg all the way to the side, plant that left foot down. All right, so from here, just drop your hips back a little bit, opening up the inner thigh. Coming back up, so making sure your hands are right underneath your shoulders. We're just going to lift that left leg up. So lift it up and hold for 3, 2, 1, lower it back down. Again, lift up and hold for 3, 2, 1, lower it back down. From here, we're going to come to rise, extend the arms out to the side. Whew, good job. So now we're going to lower that right leg, that right arm down. We're going to lift that left leg up. So now if this is too much on your knee, you can always lay down or you can roll up your mat. Just holding here, finding balance, press your shoulders down and away. And now let's pulse that leg up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the leg up, kick it forward and back. Nice. One more. Keep that leg lifted. Small circles, 5 in each direction for 5. Once you get your 5, reverse direction. Once you are done with 5 of each, lower that left leg down, reaching that right arm up over your head. Just reach, get a good stretch in there. Excellent, bring it back up. So now just pressing into your right hand and your left foot, lift so that this right knee can be lifted. So just lift that right knee up and lower it back down. One more time, lift that right knee up and lower it down. Now this time, just slide it down just a little bit. Excellent. Now taking that left hand, we're going to go right into our thread the needles. So reach it under and lift it up. Good. Reach it under and lift it up. Let's get 2 more. And 1 more. Excellent. So taking your left hand, placing it on the mat, coming back into your neutral position, bringing your left foot in to meet your right, left knee in to meet your right. Tuck your toes, lift your knees up off the mat, engage your abs. From here, step in with the right foot, step in with the left foot, step back with the right foot, step back with the left foot. Left foot steps in, right foot follows, left foot steps out, right foot follows. One more time each side, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, and right. Lower the knees down, step back and just sit back into a child's pose, bring out those wrists. All right, so now we're gonna do the other side. So give your wrists a second, maybe just flex and point those wrists a little bit, do whatever you have to do to make your wrist feel okay. Then placing your hands right underneath the shoulders again, come to that neutral spine. So now we're gonna switch sides. Before we worked our left leg first, now we're gonna lift our right leg up. So right leg extends, left arm extends. So again, watch the left hip, make sure you're not sinking too far into it. Press the left hip back into the midline of your body. Find your balance here, just holding, thumb facing up, core is engaged. Now flexing the foot, and we're gonna pulse it up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bring the leg and the arm out to the side. Pull it back in. 3 more. 2, everything's cracking. And 1 more time. Excellent. Now we're gonna pull the elbow into the knee, round in the back. We're just gonna do this for 4, 3, round that back, elbow taps the knee. Good. 2, and 1. Lowering that left leg down, or left arm down, keeping that right leg lifted. From here, we're going to bend and extend. Bend and extend. Really watch that left hip. Don't sink into it, really press it into the midline. Keep going with those bends and extends. Good. We have 2 and 1. Now we're gonna bend the leg. We're just gonna lift it up as high as you can, hold, and now pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, tap the knee down, press it back up. Tap and press. Good. For 3, 2, and 1. Lowering that right leg down next to the left. And now we're going to lift up into hydrants. Lift that left knee out to the right knee out to the side, lower it back down. Let's get 1 more. Excellent. Lower that right knee, just press back into a quick child's pose or just bring out those wrists, whatever you need to do. And now we're going to do the other side. So bringing those hands back down, lifting that right leg back out, we're going to swing that right leg out to the side, planting it down on the mat. Pressing your hips back slightly, just opening up the inner thigh. Bring it back up to neutral, hands right underneath the shoulders, pressing that left hip back to the midline. You don't want to sink too far into it. Now we're going to lift that right leg up, hold for 3, 2, 1, lower it back down. Good. One more time. Lift it up and hold for 3, 2, 1, and lower back down. Excellent. Come to rise. Bring out those wrists while you got a second here. All right, we're going to bring our arms out to a T. Lower that left hand down to start. Lift that right leg up. Find balance here. Relax your shoulders. And now we're going to pulse it up and down for 8. 2, and 1. Forward and back. Try not to let your body move. Nice job. One more. Now small circles, 5 in each direction. 1, 2, 5, reverse. Good. Planting your foot down, extending that arm overhead. Good. Now we're going to just plant our left hand into the mat, right foot into the mat, lifting the leg, lifting the arm up to the sky again. We're just going to lift that knee up, lower it down. Again, lift that knee up, lower it down. Let's get one more. We're going to just bring the knee down just a little bit and just lower that knee just down a little bit. And now we're going to get our thread the needles. So reaching under and lift back up. So really working the obliques as we twist. Good. One more. Perfect. Now bringing that right hand down to the mat, come into a neutral position, drop your knees, and we're just going to press back into a quick child's pose, bringing out those wrists. Excellent. So now from here, grabbing onto your weights. Remember, you can go 5 or under, whatever works best for you. We're going to come to a standing position. We're going to work our legs a little bit more here. All right, so come to stand. However you get there is fine. Whatever weights you have is perfect. We're going to lift our right leg up. We're going to find some balance. Now, if this doesn't work for you, just tap the right foot down so you don't have all the weight on your right foot, most of the weight's on your left foot. So find your balance, sitting up nice and tall, standing up nice and tall. We're just going to get some curls. So bring the arms up and lower them down. Three, 2, and 1. Now we're going to take that right leg, we're going to step it out to the side, turn your toes out. Dropping down into a deep squat, we're just going to lift our arms straight up. Staying in that deep squat, we're just going to hold here. We have 2 more. And last one. Lifting back up, we're going to drop back down, but this time we're going to add some footwork into it. So we're going to drop back down, and we're just going to lift our arms and then lift one heel. Lift the arms, lift one heel. Good. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up to rise. Now we're going to add on to that. So we're going to lower back down. We're going to lift both arms and both heels at the same time. Lift. And now instead of lowering the heels, or we're going to lower the heels, we're going to squeeze our arms back in. Press the heels up, press the arms forward. Squeeze them back in, lower the heels. 3 more times. 2 more times. Good. And last time. Nice job. Come to rise. Excellent. So now we're going to step our feet together. We're going to lift that left knee up, that left foot up. So anywhere is fine. You can have it down as a kickstand, or you can lift it all the way. Make sure you're standing up tall and go right back into those curls. Got 3 more. And last one. Lowering that left foot down. Now our feet are together. We're going to bend. So sit back, bend at the knees, hinge from the hip. So bend as if you're coming into a chair pose. So don't stick your butt back, just drop it straight down, tuck your tailbone forward and lean forward slightly. And from here, we're going to bring our hands behind our back and we're going to pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the arms up. Reach the right arm forward. Switch. Lift the left arm forward. Switch. Right arm forward. Good. Switch. One more each side and switch. And switch. Nice job. Come to stand. This time, lift our right leg up. Lift our arms halfway lift. Good. And now we're just going to pulse up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to step back with that right foot. So we're going to come into a lunge. So drop straight down. Extend the arms out. Squeeze them back in for 4, 3, 2, last one. Lift it back up. Drop back down. Bring our arms up to goalpost arms. We're going to hold this lunge and we're going to press up for 4. Squeeze it down. 3. Squeeze right at that bra strap line. 2. And last one. Lift the leg straight up. Drop it back down and squeeze those arms together for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the legs back up, lower the arms down, step the feet together. Now we're going to lift the left knee up this time. Halfway lift with the arms. Good. And now let's pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's step back with the left leg. Drop it straight down. Good. Extend the arms out. Squeeze it back in. 3, 2, and 1. Stand up. Good. Lower it back down. Bring your arms to goalpost arms. Extend the arms up. Squeeze them down. So even if your weights are light, squeeze like you have a big cable and you have to pull them down. 2 more. And last one. Extend the legs up. Lower back down. Let's squeeze the arms together for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend the legs up, lower the arms down, step the feet together. All right, nice work. So now we're going to hinge from the hips, lower the weights all the way down to the mat. So forward fold. And now from here, planting your hands on the ground, even if it's just your fingertips, start walking your feet back, but flat-footed, all the way back until you come into a short down dog. So walk your feet back as far as you can, come into that short down dog, if you can, with flat feet. So you don't have to go very far, just try to get a good calf stretch in here. Breathing, inhale, exhale, perfect. So from here, we're going to try to get a little bit of a pike push-up. So short down dog, if your feet come off, that's fine. But what we're going to do here is lower our head down to the mat and lift back up. Try to get 3 of these pike push-ups where we say in that down dog, the top of our head is coming down to the mat. And once you get what you think is 3, they're really hard to do. Just drop to your knees and relax for a second. Let the blood come back. So you just come to your knees, sit up tall, relax for 1 second. Yeah, those pikes are a lot. They're also weird and they can kind of make you a little dizzy for a second. Good. So just breathe for a second. Let your blood, go back to normal. And then grab onto your weights again. We're almost done with these weight things. So we're going to come to that kneeling position. Arms come up to goalpost arms. And we're just going to pulse here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I'll start it over. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn your palms so that they're facing each other. So you still have those goalpost arms, but the palms are facing each other. And now we're going to extend the arms out and bend them back in. Extend and bend. Good. Get 2 more. And last one. Perfect. So now bring the weights down by your side. Bend so that you have a halfway lift, the right angle in your arms. And now we're just going to lift them up. Just those arms coming straight up. Good. Just try not to shrug your shoulders. Get two more. And last one. Excellent. Let's lift those arms out to the to that end point that we just had, and let's rotate for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to press them forward. So press forward and squeeze back for 5, 4. If the weights become too much, just drop them. 3, 2, and 1. Lower the arms down just for a quick second. And now we're going to lift them back up, straight out to the side. Flip your right palm up, left palm down, and then switch for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both palms face down. Lower the arms down by your side and lift them straight back up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Just throw the weights behind you. You don't need them anymore. And then let's lay on down onto your side for our sideline series. So just lay down, get comfortable here, stack your hips one on top of the other. So we're going to take this sideline series into our side planks. So we're going to start sideline and go into planks, but I figured your arms could use a little break. So that's why we're doing these first. So taking that top leg, let's lift it up. Let's let it hover. So from here, we're going to do a nice big lift. Point your toes hard, lift them high, flex and lower. Point, lift, flex and lower. 2 more. Good. Last one. Good. Now keeping that leg, that foot flexed, let's just pulse up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now point your toes. Let's tap as far forward as you can. High lift as far back as you can. Try not to move your body. To the front, to the back. Good. To the front, to the back. 2 more. Nice. And last one. Excellent. Let those legs hover. That top leg's hovering right over the bottom leg. And now we're going to do some small circles. So you want them the size of a basketball. Try to click your heels as you go by. So a little brush of the heel. 5 in each direction. Once you get your 5, reverse directions. Again, little click of the heel as you go by. And once you get your 5 in each direction, just relax the leg. Good. Perfect. So from here, we're going to go right into our rond de jambe. So lift that leg, take it forward, lift it up, swing it around. 5 nice big circles. Once you get your 5, we're going to place those 2 feet together, glue them together. And now press into your hip flexor. We're going to lift both legs up, engaging the core. Lowering that bottom leg, just the bottom leg, and lift for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the knees in, coming to clamshell position. From here, we're going to flex both feet. And we're going to go right into our parallel clam. So lifting up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Toes stay together, just knees lift for 4, 3, 2, 1. Elevated clam, point the toes, bring the toes up to the sky. Toes stay together, knees lift for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the knees open, toes stay together. Lift that top leg up to the sky, keeping the bottom leg lifted just as is. Relax the shoulders, lower that top leg down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding that top leg up, lowering the bottom leg down, swinging the top leg so you have thigh to thigh alignment, flexing the top foot, and let's pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend and extend. Bend and extend. 2 more. And last one, keeping that leg extended. Now we're going to swing it. So swing it back, swing it forward, swing it back, swing it forward. We got 2 more. And last one. Excellent. So now extend both legs out. You can either do your side planks from your knee being down or both legs being up. We're going to come to an elevated, so we're going to come to your forearm. From here, we're going to press into our feet. You're going to bend a little bit in your legs, and we're going to lift up into a side plank. So find that side plank. You can always drop a bottom knee. Just make sure your hips are lifted. We're going to hold here. Good. For 3, 2, and 1, lower it down. We're going to come up again. This time, we're going to lift that top leg up for the count of 4. So we're just 4 little pulses up. So let's lift up again. So we're in that forearm position. Lift it up. Find that plank. And now we're going to lift that top leg for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering it back down. Good. All right, we got one more. So we're going to lift it up again. Find that side plank. Bring that arm over your head. So really reach. And now we're going to bring the elbow into the knee for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. When you are ready, lower it back down. And let's roll onto our bellies. So rock side to side on your belly. Extend the arms out right in front of you. So come into that Superman position. And we're going to lift our upper bodies and our lower bodies. Come into Superman. Press the belly into the mat and hold. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower back down. Again, lift it up and hold. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it back down. This time we're going into flight. So lift it up. Swing your arms behind you, pressing that belly into the mat and hold. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Swing the arms forward, lower back down. One more time, just like that. Press into the belly, lift the arms and the legs up. Swing the arms behind you and hold. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Swing the arms forward and lower back down. All right, bring your hands right into your chest, tuck your toes. We're going to press right up into a plank position. Holding that plank. Come on, stay with me for 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Drop to your knees, and let's go into our sideline series on the other side. So get comfortable here, sideline series. Bring your feet to the front corner of the mat. Back is along the back of the mat. Good. Let's point those toes a lot. And now let's lift that top leg. As high as you can go, flex and lower. Point, lift, flex and lower. 2 more. And last one. Good, letting the top leg hover above in little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to kick that top leg as far forward as you can. High lift, kick it to the back. So little rainbow kicks here. Kick it to the front, kick it to the back. Try not to let your body move. Get 2 more. And last one. Excellent. Let's let those legs hover. And now we're going to get 5 circles each direction. Just try to get your legs to tap as you go around. So it doesn't matter what direction you start in. Once you get your 5, reverse direction. Once you have 5 of each, just relax your leg. Good, nice control. All right, Parmesan. Let's kick our leg forward, lift it up, swing it around. Good, we're just getting 5 big circles here. And once you get your 5, bring your feet to meet. Good, we're gonna press into the hip flexor, lift both legs up off the mat, and now lowering that bottom leg for 4, 3, 2, and 1, hold. And now let's pull the knees in. Let's go get ready for clamshell. So we're going to start with parallel. So flex the feet. We're doing everything in fours. So lifting for 4, 3, 2, 1. Get the toes together, just lifting at the knee for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to elevate. So bring the toes up. Toes stay together, knees lift for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping those knees lifted. Extend the top leg up. Lower it down for 4, 3, 2, and last one. Excellent. Now we're going to take that bottom leg, lower it down, swing this top leg so it's thigh to thigh alignment. Flex the foot, and let's pulse up and down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to bend and extend. Bend and extend. Bend and extend. We got 2 more. And last one. Now we're going to swing. Bring that leg back and bring it forward. 2 more. And last one. Excellent. So now we're going to bring those feet together, extend your legs out just a little bit. Come to your forearm. We're going to go into our sidelines, or our, not sidelines here, we're going to go into our side plank. So we're going to press into our elbow, press into our feet. You could always keep your knee down, and we're just going to lift up into a side plank. And we're going to hold here. Good. So now from here, we're going to take that top leg and let's just lift it up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Give yourself a second. We're going to come up again. This time, we're going to reach our arm up over our head. So press into your feet, press into your elbow. Lift your arm up over your head. And now elbow into knee for 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. Nice job lowering it down. Let's roll onto our bellies, placing your hands right next to your chest, rock side to side, releasing the feet. We're going to lift up into a lazy upward facing dog. Good, lowering it back down. Tucking your knees in, so pressing your knees into the mat, come into a child's pose, reaching your arms as far forward as you can, walking your hands over to the right, placing your left hand on top of the right hand, and then walking your hands over to the left, placing your right hand on top of the left. Good, come back center. And now we're going to tuck our toes and we're going to lift our hips up, come into a downward facing dog. From here, we're going to lift the right leg up, bending at the knee, flexing the foot, keeping the shoulders squared off. We're just going to open up our hips here a little bit. So keep the shoulders square, open up the hip. Good. Straightening out that right leg, lowering it down. Let's switch sides. Left leg lifts, bending at the knee, opening up the hip, but keeping the shoulders squared off. Looks good, looks good. Extend that leg, lowering it back down, pressing your heels into the mat as best you can or as close as you can to the mat. Walk your feet in towards your hands, keeping your toes up if you can, elephant walks. Even if it's a step in, that's fine. Good. And once you get there, forward fold, and then bending at your knees, come into a deep squat, and then eventually just come to a seated position. Extend your legs out in front. Toes facing up. Let's forward fold down. Taking your right knee, we're going to pull the right knee in towards your chest. And then crossing the right knee straight over. So we're actually going to open that right knee out. So you're almost in like a, what do you call this? Like a figure 4, but your leg is extended. Now we're going to bend that left leg, placing the left foot on the ground. Come to a seated figure 4. Pressing the right knee away. Now taking the left foot, we're going to drag the left foot towards the right so that that right foot plants on the ground and you're coming into that pretzel twist. So the right knee is up to the sky, left leg is on the ground, twist towards that right leg. Try to get your sits bones on as much on the ground as possible. Unwind, but keep your legs bent just as they are. We're going to take that right leg, lay it right on top of that left leg, flexing both feet, and now forward fold right over those legs. So right into our fire log pose. Coming back up, extend that right leg out and bring that left leg right on top of the right, opening up that left knee as much as possible. And now bending that right leg, come into a seated figure four, lifting up your chest. This side is so much tighter. It's so weird, for me at least. Now taking that right foot, we're gonna sweep the right foot towards the left. And then that left foot will just land on the ground. And we're gonna take ourselves into a pretzel twist. So try to get that right sits bones on the ground. So try not to keep it really lifted. Try to get it to the ground and then take yourself into that twist towards that left leg. Unwind, taking that left leg, placing it right on top of the right leg, fire log pose, flexing both feet, forward fold. Depending on how tight I am, this one sometimes feels really good and sometimes doesn't feel so good. So, you might have a different feeling than I have today. And then sitting up nice and tall, let's just come to a comfortable seated position. So crisscross or whatever feels good for you. Reaching your arms up to the sky, bring the backs of your hands together, and then bringing them down in front, just opening up the shoulders. Dragging your left hand up your right hand a little bit, just taking yourself right into a shoulder stretch. Reaching out in front again, taking that right hand on the left hand, taking yourself into a shoulder stretch. Reaching out again, let's interlace our fingers, let's flip our palms so that they're facing out. And then bringing your arms up, their hands up to the sky, dropping the right hand down, side bend over to the right. Dropping the left hand down, side bend over to the left. Reaching both arms up and then lower them down to the ground. You're all done. If you want to stay on for meditation, you can lay down and get comfy. If not, I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday.